Hello, hello, hello. For those who might be tuning in via the Facebook group or the YouTube channel, currently I am live on Clubhouse. And so the stream is so I can share content. For those who might be tuning in via the Facebook group or the YouTube channel, oh, Sandra, let's bring you up. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I just started it maybe 60 seconds ago. Yeah, I was in the prank calls room, and I have since moved over to this one. And you know what's funny is so I'm using a couple of different types of technology right now. So I'm using Clubhouse, obviously, but then I've got my webcam going. Use a software called StreamYard, and I'm currently broadcasting live into the Clubhouse Mentors group. Hey, Summer. So I'm broadcasting live right now into the Clubhouse Mentors group, and I'm broadcasting live on my Vital Elements YouTube page while I'm doing this. Yeah, well, I did it so that expand the audience, and then I can also show the different sites, the products, the pricing. Anybody who has questions, I can live stream and show them that on the YouTube channel, and then also in the mentors group. Yeah, I'm on the Vital Elements page. Let me grab a channel. I'll grab a link for you. Here you go. I'm going to put the link in your text message. Summer, what's happening? Awesome. For beats the alternative. It's good to see you. It's been a little while. Right. Yeah, there's some really cool things that can be done in relation to private labeling. And I've invited a couple of friends to be on the panel. So I'm hoping that, if they do, great. If they don't, no worries. But they're deep into the private labeling as well, whether that's supplements or health and beauty or CBD. So hopefully we can answer any questions you might have. Heck yes, fire away. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit about us, and if you want to, you can go to. I mean, if you're near your computer, you can actually go to our website. Our domain is www.govitalelements.com. So VITAL elements plural.com, and that's our retail CBD products. For our brand, we can private label for anybody. And in doing so, we can take, our products and turn it into your product just by putting your label on it. And we're pretty simple. We have some, ultra small minimum orders on a few of our products. Some of the ones that require us to completely shift a production line and turn that thing on and start cranking out products, we'll probably have a minimum order on it of 1,000 units. But on the others, we can start with. In fact, we just did 2 orders in the last couple of days for some tinctures, some flavored tinctures. One is a pet CBD version, so 100 bottles of pet CBD with somebody else's label on it, and then we did 100 bottles of human consumption. They're both the same CBD, but we did 100 bottles for humans with their label, and so we can do 100 bottles quite easily. We would have those cranked out in a day, and they ship next day. So the real process for us is you create your brand. We have some extremely affordable designers. Even Sandra does this. I don't know if she does it for others, but she does it for herself, who can create content for you, labels, branding, all that good stuff. You take the label design that fits our products, and we literally can take our CBD product, label it yours, ship you the product, and you can ship it yourself, or you can use the same company we use. So we use a company here in town called ShipZoom, and ShipZoom actually allows us to drop ship from there. So we've got product. I've got retail about $3 million worth of CBD product sitting over at their warehouse as we speak. We ship so somebody orders through my domain. ShipStation tracks the order. ShipStation then integrates into ShipZoom's system. And from there, they drop ship to our clients. So we inventory our product there. Now, I just had a call this morning with a gal named Micah. And Micah is going to be private labeling our products with a business partner. And I've given her the contact information for the warehouse where she can inventory product. So the beauty of it is she'll be able to do the same thing we're doing on a smaller scale. She won't have $3 million worth of product, but she'll have product that matters to her. It all matters, sitting over there at the warehouse. She'll be using the same exact system. Her domain, Shopify store, will go through ShipStation on the back end. So an order's placed. Kevin buys CBD from Micah. Order's placed. It goes through ShipStation. ShipZoom is alerted. They know they've got to ship out a 2,000 milligram peppermint tincture to Kevin. And so the order goes in. From there, they take that order and they drop ship the order to the customer. So it's a pretty simple process for us. I can private label all of our products for you folks. And by the way, anybody down below, hi, Greg, good to see you. Anybody that wants to just come up and jump up on the panel and ask questions, feel free to raise a hand and come join us. But so again, Summer, for you, like if you have your label, I can drop ship any of our products with your label on our product, and out the door it goes. It's seamless. The client does not know that they bought from Vital Elements. They bought from you because it's your label. So we can do that with our CBD line. I can do that with a multitude of supplement products. The same company that makes some of the biggest brands for Amazon and bodybuilding.com. That same company is the supplement company that we work with. And they've got supplements, health and beauty, beard oils, hair oil, anything you can think of, nootropics. There's so many different products that are available for private labeling. So we can slap your label on, drop ship product, and out the door it goes. Now, I will say there's a little bit of a caveat to that, in that for us, about, at least a good 40% of what we manufacture has to go inside a custom box. So like I've got a bag full of bath bombs. I can't ship out just a bag full of bath bombs because it'll crush the bag bombs in shipment. So it goes into a cardboard box. If you want to go with our bath bombs, and we can do them in all sorts of scents, Right now we have cucumber, mango, we have lavender, we have, a few of them. In order to ship bath bombs from us that we private label for you, you would have to contract with somebody to create the carton for it. So the packaging. So for us, it's pretty simple. We have very small minimum orders to get you rolling. We throw your label on it. We can connect you with somebody that can help you with the drop shipping, or we can ship it all in bulk to you, and then you handle the shipping from your facility where you are. Does that help in any way? Yeah, absolutely. And we have some new products that'll be up there next week. So we just, we're in production right now for our CBD and terpene infused hair growth products. So hair growth products for men and women. We have recently learned, and that's, through talking with not only doctors, but people who are experiencing it, that one of the fallouts from having COVID is people losing hair. And so there's a big market for us right now, just with dermatologists who have clients. I spoke with a dermatologist, what is today? I spoke with him Friday, and he stated that about 30% of his clients right now are all because they're losing their hair. So they're coming in to get help with that. So our CBD / terpene infused hair growth products, which are a shampoo, a conditioner, the hair serum, a topical hair serum, and then our DHT blocker, all those have CBD and terpenes infused in them. We can private label those as well. Those products, though, are going to be on the higher end. In order for me to shift from Vital Elements to your label, we really have to pull everything out of production. We've got to run your bottles in, and off we go. So the counts on those, the minimum orders on our hair products, which are patent pending, by the way, we have patents filed on it. The minimum order on those products are 1,000 bottles each. So if you go shampoo conditioner or shampoo conditioner hair serum, it's going to be 1,000 of each. I've got a price list. I think you'll find that our pricing is quite attractive in relation to being able to private label it. But like I said, some of our products were a little higher on the minimum run for you. But on the other, like I said, I can crank out 100 bottles of a mixture of our flavors of a 500, 1,000, or 2,000 milligram, a high quality CBD product for you in a day, and it'd ship next day. So going through that, you can see there's a lot of different things. I could put your label on our holistic CBD infused toothpaste. We've got pet treats. I'll be honest with you, we are staying away from, and it's not on our price list, our edibles. So we have 3 different flavors of chocolate. We have taffies, we have gummies. We are looking for a new recipe, a new formula for our products. So until we have that nailed down, we've pulled that out of our private labeling for now. But you can get our oils, you can get our topical lidocaine pain cream. It's CBD infused, toothpaste, the bath bombs, any of that product, the pet CBD products, the health and beauty. And then here in a couple of months, we'll have our formulas complete, and we will begin manufacturing our men's and our women's CBD infused skincare products. And we'll be doing our standard line, men and women, and then we're in talks with an influencer right now, a former member of Destiny's Child, who has requested products that are specific for somebody like her. So we'll be manufacturing CBD and terpene infused skincare products designed for Black women. So that's another product that'll be coming down the pipeline. So I would guess in probably the next 90 days, we will have our men's and women's skincare products rolling off of the line as well. Yeah, if you just want to shoot me like an email address through Instagram, or I've got a text message, whatever you want, you can text me your email. It's all in my profile here, and I'll shoot you out a price list so you'll see what the cost to do business with us are. And again, the added costs that you can expect above and beyond what we have on our price list will be the creation of your brand, so your labels, design, whatever that might be. If you choose to use ShipZoom, I can introduce you to those folks. If you choose to use ShipZoom, I can give you the contact name for them. They can inventory product for you and drop ship it, so you don't have to touch it. If not, we can ship all that product directly to you, and then from there, you handle that. So the added costs on top of our costs would be the branding and design. That's on you. And then any of our products that require a cardboard packaging, a container, that would be on you as well. And I've got some connections for those as well. But again, I can email over that price list to you. Yeah, currently for me, that's our company. We handle it. So I'm the hemp farm. I'm the lab. So we grow our hemp in Oregon, 45 minutes west of me. We grow all of our hemp. We have about 120-acre hemp farm. And then outside of that, we contract with about 20 farmers in the area. So they help us with our grow. We have the lab, and then we create all of our products. So we are A to Z. We are everything, to also include support. So if there are issues, we have a back end system. Somebody can come into the system. If they weren't happy with the product, they can return it. Well, within 15 days, they can return unused product. But for us, we handle all of the customer service stuff. For you, if it's under your label, that would be on you for your support. We have a staff, and then we're getting ready to contract with a company similar to a company called Zendesk. So a company similar to them, who will handle some online support for us as well. Yeah, if there's a problem, I mean, if there's an actual problem, we'll get involved. If it's just something, I have never met anyone who didn't like the taste of our products. But if it's something like that, yeah, then that's on you. That's so I guess there's kind of a the one side of private labeling is it's yours. You control the price. You have your buy price. You get to sell it for what you want. Outside of our hair growth product, we will not allow anyone to sell our hair growth product below our suggested retail price. We don't want to compete with somebody who's private labeling our patented product. But our other products, our tinctures and the other products, if you want to, I mean, you can sell them less than we do online. It's not going to compete with us. But private labeling, you take on all the responsibility. That's your product. So if you buy 100 bottles from us, if somebody wants to return a bottle, that's your customer service side. For us, we won't handle that. But we do, for those who maybe don't want to get into private labeling yet. In fact, one group I was talking to this morning, after running some numbers, they were like, what are our other options? They can make a commission selling our brand as well. So they've decided to start off selling Vital Elements brands. So they can actually take our product, link it into their own store. We handle everything on the back end for them. So we process, we ship, all that good stuff. And they make a commission off of that. They can make anywhere between 30 to 40% commission on a product they sell through their own site of ours. And then the other beauty of that is we own all the risk on that as well. So if product ships and the customer's not happy, we take it back. We handle the refund, all that good stuff. And in that scenario, we pay either a 30 or a 40% commission on our own product, our own label. If it's your own label, you're 100% responsible once you purchase that product from us. Awesome. Yeah. And if you have any questions, we can jump on a call offline. Appreciate you. Mike, how's it going? Okay. I am. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I do. I actually, well, here we started out of the gate using a company called Square, and then we transitioned into a more traditional credit card processing company. So the one we're using, and I can shoot you the contact information who can help you get set up, is a company called QuiverPay. So I currently use QuiverPay. They are tied to an actual traditional bank. And so it's like I'm using a credit card company through a banking system. And then I've got another one that I'm going to add into the system as a backup. Should something ever happen with QuiverPay, I don't want a glitch in the system, so I'm going to have another credit card processor queued up here pretty quick, and I can introduce you to both of those parties. I've got in my profile, you can either go to my Instagram page and message me, or there's an email there, or there's actually a text number that you can text. And either way, I'll make sure I get you all the information you need. Yeah, you bet, for sure. And if anybody else has questions, feel free to raise your hand and come on up, and we can talk about not only CBD, but the supplement lines and the health and beauty products that are available as well. That's through a partner that we manufacture, we co-manufacture with. Hey, Sandra, are you here to chill and learn, or do you have a question? Right, right. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. And, and that also, I think for you, I'm not sure if you want to take on the design work. I have someone who's extremely affordable. I mean, like they'll do a full brand package for you, branding, design, labels, and everything for, about $400 US. And they do amazing work. And knowing your branding and your image and the way you've got your stuff set up, I think she perfectly aligns with you. Who I had create all of our brand is amazing. Absolutely amazing. She's a millennial with multiple degrees in marketing and design, and she's worked for some really major organizations. She ran marketing for the University of Texas, their sports programs, Boston Red Sox, and so she's like extremely talented. But I can tell you that there was a little less, and there's nothing against her, I love her, a little less of a feminine side to her and her design than what I was probably looking for. But I can tell you that the one that we are going to be working with moving forward, her brands are absolutely amazing, and I can shoot you a link to her and what she creates. Right. Yeah. The ingredients, the QR code, all the things that, the FDA is going to require. Yes, and I can connect you to her. So I will shoot you over a link to her site so you can see her portfolio and what she creates. And then I can give you her email address as well so that you can start discussions with her. She does amazing work. Yeah, we're working on cranberry right now for Ocean Spray, which is really weird. But Ocean Spray wants, I'm joking, but Ocean Spray, creating private label. I just violated a non-disclosure. Okay. Well, anyway, that company with the cranberry stuff, we're creating a private label tincture for them that's going to be cranberry in flavor. But we can do almost any flavor you want. If there's something out there in relation to flavors, we can do it. Our staples right now are obviously natural, no flavor, which is super clean. We have mocha, we have orange cream, and then we have the peppermint. We will probably be coming up here pretty quick with a cinnamon flavor, and then something a little more fruity. So we'll see what that is here quick like. But we've had requests for cinnamon apple. all sorts of different flavors. We, for somebody who wants to private label and if the quantity is where it should be, we can do any flavor you want. We really can. But if, somebody wants to come in and they want to change up our production line for 50 bottles of tincture and bring in, we've got to bring in a special flavor for something like that. We might, I'm going to guess no, but we might. You never know. Right. Have you tried the mocha yet? Right, right, right. Absolutely. Like a bright citrus. Yeah, our orange cream tastes fantastic. I've got a couple of big name comedians in California, and I sent them a bunch of different flavors to try, and they came back with their favorite was orange cream. And the one comedian, he said, the one comedian who responded. So there's a couple of guys, George Lopez, the comedian, him and another guy that was on his show who's a comedian as well is Momo Rodriguez. And so they got a love kit from us, and they're sampling it and going to promote it. And in fact, George is bringing me on his podcast to talk about CBD. And so I sent them the 4 flavors, and I'll be honest with you, I love peppermint, but my favorite's mocha. I guess I'm weird that way. And I thought for sure that mocha was going to be their favorite flavor, and they both came back with orange cream. And they said, and what they said to me, in fact, what Momo said to me with George laughing was, he's like, brother, he's like, we're Hispanic, everything's orange cream for us. And I was like, all right. So I guess I gotta do some more research on my audience. But the orange cream is fantastic. I think it's got a great flavor to it as well. But like I said, Sandra, we can do any flavor you want in those tinctures for you. Especially, if you start talking 1,000 bottles of 1,000 milligram, whatever flavor you want, I can make happen for you. Antonio, what's happening, brother? No worries at all. Things are fantastic. It's actually been a fairly hectic day. A lot of Zoom calls today, talking with folks about various projects, but it's good. No complaints here. So I thought I'd try something new. So I'm running and I did this room just to be a test. I'm running a Clubhouse room right now for private labeling. I am live streaming this video and everything to my Vital Elements YouTube page, and also to a Clubhouse Mentors group that we created. So it's streaming right now into the Mentors group to include video and to include my YouTube page, and then here. So just testing this out. Next time I stream, your audio could be included. I think I have to get permission from y'all in order to do something like that. So, all right. Yeah. Absolutely. And for those of you in the room, Antonio Tone is he is a grower in Oregon. He's a big cannabis guy. And in fact, we were just on a Zoom yesterday. My partner Jim and I were on with Antonio talking about working together on some, like you had mentioned, like some niches, yoga and some others. Antonio, his product is specific to athletes. So we can niche down and formula and do all sorts of great things based on needs for the audience. Absolutely. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Summer is looking at her own brand. Sandra is looking at her own brand. I just met Mike. I think Mike is working on 3 or 4 different niches, and I think they sounded from what I gathered when he first spoke was they're in the kind of the athletic space, if I remember correctly, and so he's just doing some research. We are. In fact, I was just on with Molly, is the gal who handles all of my educational stuff for me, and we were just on a call yesterday. And so she's got a bunch of stuff that's created for customers as well as for our affiliates. Now, the stuff that's been created for affiliates is also applicable to folks who might be private labeling our stuff. So we can create generic content that can be used on your sites and shared, and it would not have a label attached to it. It'll talk about various things in relation to products and how best to's in relation to marketing online, ads, things along those lines. But in relation to some heavy content, I would have to go to, in fact, I'm gonna do it right now so I don't forget. I'm gonna have to peruse their site and see what it is they offer for content and see what we need to do on our end. Nice. Awesome. Welcome, Griff. Nice to meet you. We can hear you, my friend. I love that. I look forward to connecting with you offline as well. And let me make sure that, yep, your Instagram page. I'll go follow you over there and I'll shoot you a message. We can connect and have a conversation. All right, there we go. All right, so anybody, just so the folks that are walking in, we're talking about the ability to private label CBD lines as well as various supplements, nootropics, health and beauty products. What that means basically is that rather than you taking on the cost and the burden of manufacturing product, you allow the original manufacturer to manufacture on your behalf and put your labels on their product, which would be our products and our partners' products. So we can label existing product, put your label on it. It's nobody's none the wiser in relation to you promoting that product with your label on it. So that is what I decided to go with private label rather than white label, which is another term. But yeah, we can private label a myriad of products for you that you can now sell through your various e-commerce sites. If you have any questions and you want to join the panel, feel free to raise a hand and come on up. Yeah, so we drop ship. I use a company here in Boise called ShipZoom. ShipZoom drop ships for a lot of folks in the digital marketing space. In fact, if you're familiar with a company called ClickFunnels, they drop ship everything for ClickFunnels, all of Russell Brunson's products, and a lot of folks in that space, a lot of e-commerce products. I've got just about $3 million worth of our CBD products sitting in their warehouse, and they drop ship for us. So, for us, we're the front end with our Vital Elements domain. The back end runs through ShipStation. ShipStation alerts them. They fulfill the order and ship it for us. So for us, we rarely, if ever, have to touch any of our product. It goes from It goes from our lab delivered right to ShipZoom, and from there we ship everything out. They're fairly affordable versus us hiring a staff. We're a startup. We've only been at this for about 14 months now. We've had the farm and the lab for almost 4 years. This retail product with Vital Elements, we've only had going about 14 months now. And so for us, we're still operating as a startup. We're running lean. The beauty of this is that we get to use their staff, their expertise, rather than having to hire people on and bring them, into our warehouse and ship from there. And so it's been simpler for us. And I can make introductions to anybody here that wants to private label. I can make introductions to Matt and his team over at ShipZoom, and they can do the same for you, whether that's 100 bottles or $3 million worth of product that you want to inventory. They can handle that. They can shelve it, and they can drop ship everything for you. Oh, you bet. Don, what's happening, brother? Just another day in paradise, a little wine and some Clubhouse. Nice. Oh, no worries at all. I threw this impromptu together yesterday, and I tagged a couple of you guys just in case, you had availability. But to be honest with you, I did not intend on doing another one, because this is the second one this week. I did not intend on doing another one of these until next week, but I wanted to test live on Clubhouse, and I'm currently live streaming to my YouTube page, and I'm live streaming into our Clubhouse Mentors Facebook group. So I'm running those simultaneously to speaking with you all. In fact, let me do this. Can you guys hear me still?
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized I've had my headset in, and whomever might be checking in the Facebook group or on the YouTube channel cannot hear your all's questions. So we changed that. Speaking of which, for those that are interested, feel free to raise a hand. You can come up on the panel, ask any questions you want about private labeling of CBD supplements and health and beauty. I can also talk to some of the other things that we use in relation to this, which could be credit card processing, sales funnels, e-commerce sites. If you have any questions on the how-to and what we do, feel free. I can also talk to you about some of the third-party software that we use that that blends well with our products. So anything you might have questions about, feel free to pop up. I can tell you that if you sell to all 50 states in the U.S., you're going to want to probably use a software that can manage tax payment for you. So for us, I currently use a company called TaxJar. TaxJar works, on the back end of our system. They track all of our taxes for us. And then we know that, once a quarter, we've got our once a month, once a quarter, we need to pay our taxes on all the products that were sold to the state that they were sold in. So TaxJar handles all of that for us. Alex, how are you, my man?
Doing good. Just joining in.
We're talking, I guess, a little CBD supplements and health and beauty in relation to private label. Are you in the industry?
I work with Don actually, and in web design development. So I've been working with them on their e-commerce site for years now.
Awesome.
Yeah, Kevin, I told you there's if you needed website help, Alex is your guy, man. He's a genius. He's got a really strong team with him.
Fantastic. Alex, where are you based?
Sacramento.
Okay, I've heard of that place.
It's all right.
I've been there a time or two. I used to do a lot of business with the state of California back in the day. So, when you start talking to state buyers purchasing, you got to go to Sacramento.
Oh yeah, and working in the state of California, it's definitely interesting. A lot of taxes.
Yeah, oh my gosh, which is why so many big corporations are leaving. I happened to be on, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I think it might have been yesterday. I was on a Clubhouse chat room with a gentleman, and I won't digress too much. I'll be quick with this one, but a gentleman named Dr. Stephen Greer, who's kind of like one of the foremost experts on UFO and alien life, was speaking in the room. And I heard him make a comment that, I forget how he, and I can't paraphrase it exactly. Basically, he was just like, California is China. is basically what he was saying in relation to the lockdown and all the things that are going on currently. And I was just like, wow, okay, I see that.
Oh yeah, we're still dealing with a lot of lockdown issues and things of that nature. It's now, I think, county to county, which is nice.
Wow.
And so we're able to dine out again, and that was huge. I just wanted to actually have a meal that I didn't have to cook.
Well, and I think that's because your governor's being sued. I think that's where that came from. And there's a massive recall for Gavin Newsom as well. It sounds like residents of California are in dire need of cannabis and CBD products for stress and anxiety.
Oh, I'd say
damn right, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm getting my CBD from Don for my anxiety, and man, it helps tremendously.
I'm currently waiting on a package from him to show up so that I can showcase his tattoo cream, his tattoo ointment to my friends.
Very nice. I love it. He'll tell you. I have so many products I've told him about. Like, man, you need to make this and that, this, there.
Right.
I love it. I use it for everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Alex has seen us grow from our kitchen all the way to where we're at now, man. So it's pretty cool to
That's
share
awesome.
their journey with a number of people.
Well, Alex, I'm going to follow you here, and then you do not have your, oh, yes, you do, your Instagram linked. Okay, I'm going to go to it and follow you there. I can message you over there. You look like you're a fan of the Traeger grill. I love that. Or a smoker of some kind. Okay, so anybody else that might...
Definitely smoke a lot of meat.
Yeah, I do as well. Anybody who might have any questions in relation to private labeling, feel free to raise your hand. You can come up and ask them. If not, I think I'm probably going to wind this down. It was just more of a test for me. We're going to come back full steam ahead next week. Oh, there's a hand raise. Come on up, Scott. Scott, how are you doing?
Hi, thank you. I missed at the beginning. I think at some point we were talking a little bit about the merchant processing. Are there restrictions for that for this industry?
Well, there used to be, and they're starting to ease up now. CBD is starting to get a bit more accepted in a lot of aspects. I mean, like, I don't know if you've noticed, especially if you've searched CBD online, if you go to your Facebook page, you're starting to see a lot more CBD ads on your Facebook page, which means Facebook is now slowing down the restriction they have in relation to CBD. But on the banking side, more are starting to open up to it in relation to the acceptance of credit cards. So I use one, and I know of a second company that I'm going to be adding into our fold, but I use a company called QuiverPay. QuiverPay is a standard merchant processor. We've got great rates with them. When I started seeing, rates to take credit card for CBD, I excuse my French, but I shit myself. And they have started to ease up on that. So I can tell you that there's some very competitive rates with QuiverPay, and that's been great. And then I've got another company that does CBD cannabis processing as well. And they've got about 12 banks globally that they use that they can process through. And so I'm going to be bringing those folks into the mix as well. So if you have questions about that, Scott, and you need a contact, I can connect you to the people over at Quiver as well as the other companies, so you can have some conversations around credit card processing.
Thank you. I did have a couple other quick questions, and hopefully I found the live stream on YouTube. So if you leave that up, I'll watch the.
Yeah, I will leave that up
later. And so the other question is, so you're not actually doing the drop shipping. You would help connect us with another company that would be doing that. Is that right?
Correct. So for us, we outsource it. So we outsource it to a company here locally that we started doing our own look into everything. And we realized that by using ShipZoom, we actually saved money versus handling it ourselves. And the main reason why is they're such a massive conglomerate on the shipping side. They get some of the best rates in the country to ship. And so we just, when we were running our ShipStation and shipping product versus with them, we're actually saving money by using them. Now, I don't know if that would be the case for somebody else. I mean, I currently have about $3 million worth of product sitting over there at their warehouse. So maybe they're giving me a little better deal than they would someone who maybe has 100 bottles of tincture. But, I can connect you with those guys, and you can do some research and see if they if they would be competitive for you. I know that, for us, we would have had to have hired somebody in the warehouse and somebody in shipping. And by the time we, start paying salaries and all the other things and then adding in the shipping, it made more sense right now for us to use a third-party company. So we use a local company to handle all that.
Sure. And then the other question was about the affiliate. Do you have an affiliate opportunity aside from the dropship?
I do. So if you go to our Go Vital Elements domain, govitalelements.com, there's actually a Join Us. On the Join Us, you can stand up to be either a standard affiliate or what we call a founder. A founder has a 40% commission on tier 1 and a 5% commission on tier 2. A standard has a 30% commission on tier 1 and a 5% commission on tier 2. And the difference is founder is somebody who bought a distributor kit. And the distributor kit has about $3,000 worth of CBD related products in it that they can, give out as samples or sell. I've got one gal who continually buys distributor kits. She's one of our founders, and then she sells all the product through her beauty store. So but we pay a 30 or a 40% commission on tier 1 and then a 5% on tier 2. And what that means is if you, Scott, have a friend who wanted to come on, for their shop, and they signed up through you, you would make 5% of the sales that come through their link.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And you can connect with me on Instagram and message me there if you have any other questions. In my profile on Clubhouse is also a text number that you can text.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right. Well, it looks like that's probably about it on the questions. So I'm going to bring this back probably Tuesday of next week or maybe Wednesday. I'll come back and do another Clubhouse here. I'm going to work through any of the bugs I had in relation to my live stream currently over on the YouTube channel and then on my Facebook group. But I'll see you all next, probably, I'm just going to say Wednesday. So appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. You are welcome. And I'll talk with you all on Clubhouse next Wednesday about this. Have a great night.
Thank you.
You too, man.
All right. Take care, guys. See y'all.
See you guys.